you. And now, Andrew, I wonder if we could take a look at some other kinds of whales.
Sure, Jake. Let's start out with my friend, the sperm whale.
Yeah.
He's an expert in communicating with other sperm whales, and that's very important.
How come?
Because sperm whales like this travel in schools as large as 3,500 whales. And every whale has to know where he or she is going, or you'll have one great big undersea traffic jam.
Where do they go?
They migrate to look for food, for warmer waters, and for safe breeding sites that are away from the shipping lanes.
Do they communicate using songs like other whales?
Well, yes, they do, but they also do something called finning. That's where they raise that great big tail of theirs and slap it loudly on the surface of the water.
Why do they do that?
The slapping sound can be heard for miles, and that lets other whales know which way to go. And the slapping sound also scares smaller fish.
Well, that's not very nice.
Well, Stinky, this isn't about nice. It's about food. When those smaller fish get scared, they swim in the direction of other whales.
Who can scoop them up in their mouths and have them for dinner. See, look.
Oh, say, Jake, maybe I should start reading Weekly Whale News, too. It sure is making you look smart today.
Today.
Say, Jake, is there anything in that paper about killer whales?
Well, not that I see.
Oh, and there's a very good reason for that. You see, killer whales, like this one here, are not really whales at all.
They're not?
No, killer whales are actually a kind of dolphin, not a whale.
Oh, I guess with a name like Killer, no one wants to mention it to them.
Killer whales can be pretty fierce.
Do they attack other whales?
Well, sometimes. And they also attack smaller animals like fish, squid, seals, sea lions, penguins, and even other dolphins.
Do they attack humans like sharks sometimes do?
There's no record of a killer whale ever killing a human, but they do have one thing in common with sharks.
They like to eat skunks?
No, Stinky. They tend to travel and hunt in groups or schools.
Is it always a small group like this?
Usually 5 or more will swim together, but you can sometimes see as many as 200 or more killer whales in a school.
Well, they may be fierce animals, but killer whales certainly are wonderful to watch.
They certainly are.
Yeah. Wow.
Look at them go!
Yeah. Whoa! Hey, nice one. Yeah.
Whales or not, they sure know how to swim.
Well, Andrew, thanks for being on the show.
Yeah, we're really sorry that your whale tank leaked.
Yeah.
Not as sorry as you guys will be.
How come?
Well, the water's up to your knees now and rising.
Maybe we ought to move to higher ground while you sing a song.
I'd love to.
Oh, good. Here's Andrew the Humpback Whale singing the whale song.
Come on, Jake. I don't want us to have to swim out of here with me on your back.
Life is full of surprises. Look at the size of me. You'd have thought that when I talk, the noise I make would shake the deep blue sea. Well, you'd be wrong, so hear my song. I sing so lyrically. It's one big mystery. Life is full of invention. Look, you only have to mention me. See that whale, his mighty tail. I bet his voice will shake the deep blue sea. But you'd be wrong, 'cause here's my song. I sing so lyrically. It's one big mystery. It's one big mystery.
Beautiful song, Andrew.
Yeah, thanks, Andrew. Have a good trip back to sea.
And speaking of sea, let's see what's coming up next.
And now it's time for... Animal Awards. Let's find out which of the following whales has the most teeth.
Yeah, no guessing the answer, Uncle Ahab. I'm not talking to you anymore.
Good. Is it the killer whale
Ooh. The sperm whale?
or the humpback whale?
And the winner is...
The sperm whale. The sperm whale can have over 50 teeth.
Ooh, there she blows. The sperm whale.
Winner of today's Animal Award.
Oh,
Jake, your book is all wet.
yeah, I know. I left it next to my copy of Weekly Whale News, but it doesn't really matter because water is the perfect setting for today's story. Once upon a time, all the whales in the world gathered for Show a Tail Day. First, Winnie, Walter, and Wanda Whale did their famous 3 whales and a tail trick. Then Warren Whale executed a perfect tail wave. Yoo-hoo, me too, waved Willoughby Whale in reply. Wilhelmina Whale demonstrated her terrific tail thump, and her best friend Willa thumped back. Not to be outdone, Wellington Whale then performed his double flipper flop. Watch this, said Winona Whale, doing the difficult sideways swirl. Finally, Wagner Whale ended Show a Tail Day with the celebrated "Wee-haw, I'm a whale" maneuver. And so the whales and their tails lived happily ever after. The end.
Oh, Jake, that was a swell story.
Thanks, Stinky. And now, Stinky, I think we better do something about that leaky whale tank. This water keeps getting higher and higher.
Oh, well, don't worry, Jake. It's just a little leak.
Oh,
Make that a big leak!
oh my goodness.
Oh, dear.
Hello, everybody. Whoa, it's habitat time.
Hey, the water's coming in pretty fast and furious. I sure hope we're going someplace dry.
Well, we would be if we weren't going to the ocean.
What?
Come on.
More water? Well, what do you mean?
Come on, this way, Armstrong.
Oh, no.
Follow me. Whoa!
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick. What's that green stuff?
It's sargassum weed. It lives and grows on the open ocean, making food from minerals in the water and getting energy from the sun.
Huh. Ooh, what is that?
It's a Portuguese man of war, Armstrong, a very poisonous jellyfish. Stay away from those tentacles.
No problemo. Oh, look, there's somebody waving over there. Hey, hello there, little guy. Who are you?
The sargassum weed acts as a floating nursery for lots of baby sea creatures, Armstrong. It gives them food and shelter until they're old enough to fend for themselves. This is a goose barnacle larva. Right here are some even smaller creatures which live in the sargassum weed. These are all different kinds of plankton and baby crustaceans.
There are some seriously weird-looking things in this weed.
You know, normally we wouldn't even be able to see these things without a microscope. That's how small they are. They hide in the weed until they're old enough to fend for themselves. The weed carries many larvae to tropical seas.
Oh, and what's going on here?
Oh, this colonial filter feeder likes to eat all those little things which we just saw. The colony uses fringed tentacles to grasp passing prey and drag it into its mouth. And there's a baby sea slug.
Oh, hey, is somebody gonna eat him too?
Not if he stays hidden in the weed.
You mean he's gotta be a no-sea slug? Eh?
Right. Well, okay, Armstrong, I think it's time to go.
No sea slug, no sea slug. Armstrong, where do you get him?
Good question, Armstrong.
Whoa.
For habitat time, it's Bunny Bear.
Oh, and Armstrong, the floating chicken hawk.
Just back from the ocean.
Oh, hey, it looks like the ocean came back with us. Over to you, Rhonda.
Whoa. Thank you, Armstrong. Once again, I'm Rhonda Rat, rodent reporter getting wet while giving answers to today's tough questions. Let's see if this fish knows the answer. Sir.
Yes?
Do you know which food the humpback whale eats? Is it krill, squid, or herring? Your answer!
My answer is, I'm not sticking around to find out if that whale eats me.
Oh, that silly fish! He was quite safe because the real answer is krill! Humpbacks filter the krill through their mouth and eat thousands of these tiny creatures every day. I'm reporting on krill. Now back to you, Stinky and Jake.
Thanks, Run.
Yeah. Well, Jake, I guess the tank is done leaking.
That's true. We're entirely underwater now. Well, that's all we have time for today. I want to thank our very special guest, Andrew the Humpback Whale.
Already swam out to the sea.
Now, how are we going to get rid of all this water? Until next time, keep on staying.